Good morning. Sue, come on out here. Can you help me say hello to our friends? Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I'm fine. I'm fine. Hope you are too. I'm fine. I'm fine. Hope you are too. Well, Sue, do you want to help me say our memory verse for this week? It's John 17:17, and it says, your word is truth. And that's talking about the Bible, God's word. God's word is truth. Can you say that with me one more time? Your word is truth. John 17:17. Okay, Sue, why don't you have a seat so that we can check on Fred? I think Fred is waiting for us. He's waiting by his fish food, isn't he? He knows what's coming. Good morning, Fred. Well, now that we have fed Fred, let's turn around and pick a pointer. Will you help me pick one for today? Oh, which one do you want to pick? The bird. I think the bird is a good choice for today. All right, the month is May, and now we're going to reach into our jar and see how we're going to count. We're going to count like a ninja today. So let's do some ninja chops as we count. 1, 2, 3. Today is May 3rd. Can you say that? May 3rd. If you go all the way to the top, you'll see that today's day of the week starts with the letter T. T says t, 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 like a ticking clock. So what day starts with that sound? T, t, t. Tuesday. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Well, let's check our Tuesday temperatures. That means our weather. See what it's like. Is it warm and sunny or cool and windy? Is it rainy? Or hope not stormy? Let's sing about it. And when I do like this with my microphone, shout out your weather. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? It is out today. It is out today. Well, let's dress Weather Bear. I think we better put Weather Bear on some long pants and shoes. And let's put Weather Bear on a t-shirt. The season is spring. The season is spring. After spring will come summer. Well, that was our calendar and weather time for today. Let me give you some ideas for our letter of the day. It's the letter B. And B looks like this. Now today, if you want to decorate the letter B, you can just turn it to the side like this. You could add some little lines right here in the middle to make this part look like the wheels on a bicycle. Just crisscross those lines There we go. The next thing that you could do if you want to is turn this into a bicycle by just adding on at the top. We'll just add on some handlebars, and we'll add on a seat on this side. Here we go. So that turns this into just a very simple bike. Well, now that we know what letter B looks like, we can practice the sound that letter B makes, okay? I'm going to blow some bubbles and help you practice that sound really quick. B is for bubbles, and that's the sound letter B makes. It's like the sound you make when you're popping bubbles. Let's try that again. Can you make the letter B sound? B says, so maybe you could blow bubbles today and practice popping the bubbles. And remember that letter B says, and say that as you pop the bubbles. Well, that was our letter for today time. And let me show you a really quick craft that you can do today as we talk about B is for bike. And I'll also put the link below for some ideas for a story and music time. So let's head on over to the art table and we'll finish up with an art project. So here's a fun idea for art today. I'm just taking this coloring page, and you can get a copy of this at my website, and I'll put the link below, parents. I'm just going to be adding these accordion folded wheels. So what I'm going to do is just take a piece of paper, and I want to measure it to be the length of the wheel. And then I'm just going to cut that out. Okay, next we're just going to start folding this up back and forth and back and forth all the way down until we get to the end of the paper. Okay, when we get to the end, we're going to fold this in the middle. And we're going to take some glue and we're going to glue this side together. You're going to have to hold it just a second so that that glue can dry. When that glue gets dry, you can do the other side. So just stretch this side out. And you're going to do the same thing with your glue. You're going to glue this side together. It takes a little holding just to make sure that these sides won't come undone. So that's going to take just a moment. When you think those are all dry, you can add some glue right here on the coloring page. Don't forget to color the bike and decide what color you want it to be. Then you can just lay that down right on the top, just like that, and let that dry, and you have a pretty cool bike paper craft. So I hope that gives you some ideas for your day. I hope you have fun learning, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.